All right, first NorCal note of the week. Yosemite National Park closes campgrounds amid COVID-19 spike.
Yeah, well, there's a couple reasons, but basically they closed what is it, like 9 campsites. There's a couple reasons. Yes, there is a spike, and they're trying to keep basically less people staying overnight in the park. They're trying to keep their traffic to in and out day use people, which the same rules are applying today as they have. You have to go online through their online lottery and get a day pass, and you might not get one the day that you want. You know, it is what it is. They're allowing half the typical traffic to come in. So with all these less people and the closure for 2.5 to 3 months, they lost out on a lot of revenue from the day use. So they're having trouble paying employees, and they're having trouble just financially, supporting itself, which Yosemite is usually a riches of day use passes and wilderness permits and half dome hiking permits. So they just don't have that money to pay the people, and they don't want to put too much work onto the employees that are still working there. So they close down these campsites, and this allows for them to not only keep their workers safe and not having to deal with as many people and trash and everything that comes with it, but there's just less traffic in the park.
Just part of the repercussions that is, COVID-19. Can't say I didn't see this coming. I mean, the economics of Yosemite have absolutely been very, very largely affected by this.
Yeah.
Not being able to get the tourists. I mean, I love Yosemite, and every time you go to the store in Yosemite and there's so many people there, it's because it's a beautiful place, and but they need to limit it, and so I can see this. So I'm not against it. It sucks, but it's just part of the repercussions.
My question is this going to happen to other parks? Are we going to see other closures? My guess is yes. I think Yosemite is unique because
it's so popular.
So popular. And, this is like they get like 6 million visitors a year, so it's basically like, I don't know, like the city of Los Angeles, they're trying to figure all their stuff out. But I'm wondering if other parks are going to see similar repercussions from this spike that was inevitable, that we all knew was going to happen from coronavirus. Did you see the video that we posted of the guy who went on the first day back?
No.
So this guy shot a great YouTube video of him on the first day back, and it was empty. It looks so cool. So once again, we've said it a million times, if you are able to get into Yosemite, it's insane. Like, the parking is super easy. You can just pull over on the side of the road in these parking spots that are usually packed and just easily get to places. The trails are mostly empty. So it's a great time to be able to go to Yosemite if you can get in. Just, a lot of people's reservations were canceled, and I feel bad for those people because they have to change their plans right now. These campsites are closed until July 31st. They canceled all the reservations. So you can probably go in and reserve past that, although they might get canceled again. Did you see the story about the concessions manager and the golf ball?
The concessions manager?
Yeah, so
and the
this is a separate subject, but in Yosemite, this guy who is basically the head of concessions at Yosemite, he works for Aramark, and his wife posted a video of him driving golf balls into the meadow, into the huge meadow of Yosemite, so if he leaves the ball, it's littering. If he goes and picks it up, he's walking over a protected meadow that you're not allowed to walk on. So they canned him. Well, they didn't say if they canned him. He either resigned or got fired, but he is no longer working there, which provides 2 lessons. Either, for one, respect the land, respect protected land, or know if it's protected, especially if you freaking work there. But also be careful what you post to social media.
Yeah, even if he'd left the balls, yes, it's littering, but also like there are animals that look at white things like that as eggs, so that
Yeah.
could potentially be harmful, you know. And it's
There's a lot of
respect the environment, bruh.
yeah, I mean, I don't know the guy. I don't know how he could make such a mistake like that, or how they could post it to social media expecting it not. They they deleted it immediately, but of course, one of the workers there like screenshotted the whole thing, and we have the video on our website. You can see.